Margaret Tone News. Well, you're going to go on a journey with me with a nice parsley drink, one of my favorite drinks for weight loss. And I'm going to be juicing all this parsley. It smells so good. This is organic parsley. Of course, I don't want to be getting that many pesticides into my gullet. So I washed it and now I'm going to run it through my juicer. And I already juiced the apple juice. It's organic red apples, I don't know. Pink Lady, Honeycrisp, something like that. They have to be hard enough to go through the juicer. And you can put them in the refrigerator. That makes them more hard, so they go through the juicer easier. And then another thing you can also do is put some ginger in there. That's what I did. It smells like ginger and apple. So then, I don't want to actually strain the parsley. I strained the apple to get the chunks out with this. But we don't want to strain the parsley because it is really great. So it kind of makes this emerald paste. So I'm going to be juicing live here, or whatever you call it. It's a recording, but whatever. Here we go. Juicing away. And nope. That is a no. Sometimes when you juice right out the gate, as I was saying earlier, I'm stuck with this 4. See, if it gets trapped right there, it's all over, because then it backs up into here. Forget about it. But also, that's the beauty of knowing the 9-star key that you're in, because if you know it, then you can show it. You know what I mean? You don't have to suffer. If I hadn't have known that I have that 4 all month of June, I would be suffering so badly. I really feel for people that have it their whole lives. Like my dad. Like nothing that he ever started out doing went the way he wanted it to. I mean, nothing. So, yeah. So now I have to restart this whole thing because I know what will happen. It won't work. From past experience, it just starts going the wrong way. So we just begin again. When you have the 4 tree, don't think that things are going to go as you expect them to go, because they're not. They are absolutely not going to. If you have a 3 wood, you can just push past everything and get whatever you want, but not with a 4 wood. Let us try this again, but with the knowledge, don't expect it to work. Yes, the frustration continues to build, but the knowledge that it probably won't work really helps to ease your suffering. This is the reason why I study the 9-star key. And voila, for some strange reason, it is working. And this way, you also get to see my super messy kitchen. And You can see how small my kitchen is. It's like a small closet, kind of. But, you know, it's a kitchen. It's a real kitchen. You always have to use this. Don't use your fingers to stuff things into the juicer, or you won't have fingers. So you want to use this because it's a measured amount. See? It goes down this far, and this part stops it from going any further. Whereas with your fingers, you can just keep pushing down until you lose a finger. Ow! Don't do that, okay? Don't do it. Use this. Especially those men out there. I know you don't really know your way around the kitchen sometimes. Oh, now I'm gonna get it for the whole gender thing. Sorry. Oh, Lord. There goes half my audience. Bye-bye. I'm sorry. Like I said, I am not perfect. I love people of all genders. Let's not label me as anything other than that. That's not me to be hating people because of their gender. That's not me. So let's not pretend it is. Oh yeah, this is, and we haven't even gotten to the good part yet. Is when you get to see how beautiful. Oh my God. I think I made like 5 parsley videos last summer. Except for I didn't have this gadget where I can hold the phone there. Oh wait, maybe I should put it like so and so. Who knows? Okay. So here's all the stuff that my guts are not going to have to digest. The nutrients go straight in to my starving body. And isn't it gorgeous? Oh my God. It smells super delicious. Now, you have to see the funnest part is this. See that fudgy green? That stuff, OMG. So good. But I can't help it, I have to eat some. Oof. It's really like, oh, you can feel it just going right down your meridians if you have that sort of sensitivity like I do. If you're a natural medium like I am, you're gonna feel it. Yeah. Welcome to my kitchen. And sometimes this drink makes me a little loopy. I don't know why. I think it's just cleaning out my liver like so fast. It's really incredible. Yeah, I like the high feeling I get from eating this. God. It's really too bad that Terrence McKenna never
found these parsley bergs. He missed out, man. He was hunting the globe and he missed it. He missed his opportunity. That's because he never net. He ne Oh my god. Here I go. 1 second, let me finish. I have to finish juicing. Now, please forgive me if this is too long. You know how to use the speed up button, okay? Speed it up. Yeah. Here we go. Oh my gosh. I think I found the cure for COVID-19. What? Did somebody say sure? Oh God, don't say that. No. No. That never happened on Margaret Tone News. Trust me on that one. I'm not going to try to compete with those guys. Heck no. All right, check it out. Ding, 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 ding. See, it doesn't always make the fudge, the green, emerald green fudge. And then another thing that you can do is you can say a prayer for healing your finances. As you drink this, you can say, like, I call on Fortuna to help me become fortunate and wealthy and bring me good luck. The angel, the goddess Fortuna, come and fill my jar with good fortune and many riches. And you've blessed it with your goddess of choice. Oh gosh, we gotta have a nice glass. I mean, nothing wrong with drinking out of a jar, but ooh, I like this one. Oh, just the choices. See? You can see all my glasses. Ah! Okay, these are fun because it slides right down and it leaves room for the chunks. I've tried to give you all my tips that I can possibly think of. You want to make sure and you want to strain out, you know, the apple juice. Don't strain the parsley because you need the fudge. That's the part that really makes you giggle. Wow. I'm telling you, I could really seriously feel like I don't really care if you don't believe me, but my, I feel the meridians on the sides of my legs, just like the energy just flows right down there. I kind of wonder if parsley's a wild food. It could be. I don't know. It feels like it because I've eaten nettle before and I've had that happen. Nettle's definitely wild. Oh. It's hard not to just suck it all down really super fast because it's so tasty. Really, really delicious. And this is one of those kind of foods where you can drink this and then lose some poundage, really. When you want to talk about weight loss, this is the most phenomenal weight loss food for me. Obviously, if you're allergic to parsley or apples or ginger, don't do it. I'm telling you now. But obviously, you don't want to do that if you are allergic. So, yeah, and notice the gold kind of tone to it. Gold and green. What could be more fortunate than that? Yummy. And then the fun part too is, you know, cleaning up your giant mess. Yeah, I've gotten pretty good at cleaning up that juicer pretty quick. Personally, I don't use it very. I really don't use any soap on my juicer. I just rinse it, put it in the drain board, and then it's ready to go for the next time. Yeah, I don't do this every day, but you know, if you live in an area where you have a choice of several stores, find the store where you can find organic parsley for the cheapest price. Where I live, there's a store called Sprouts, and it's 69 cents for a bunch of parsley. Or you can go to Fred Meyer and pay $1.50 for the same exact parsley. It's yeah, I think, well, I hope the prices won't, but I'm pretty sure the prices are gonna, well, we know they're gonna go up. That's what we know. I think Saturn is out of the woods now, and the price of oil is gonna start going up. It's too bad, but it is. Well, it already has. Oh. I remember when I found out from Joni Petrie that the price of oil was going to go down because Saturn was going into Scorpio. Thank you, Joni, for that little tidbit. So I was so excited. I ran over to my dad and I was like, good news! Oh, he was not having it. He's like, you can't tell me what to do with my money, which is true. But I thought, why am I going to astrology school? For what? If we can't use the information, why bother, right? So, needless to say, yeah, I think he had like, I don't know how many oil stocks. He had a few oil stocks. And then I told him, you can sell them now while Saturn's still in Libra. And the prices are up because Saturn likes to be in Libra. And then, of course, he didn't want to do it because it was my idea. And then, exactly as I said, I was telling him what I learned from Joni, was that as soon as Saturn went into Scorpio, boom, price of oil just went down. Oh yeah. And yeah, Dad was like sitting there in front of the TV going, it's gonna go back up, it's gonna go back up. And I said, Dad, yes, it will go back up after Saturn gets into Capricorn, or maybe Aquarius, in like 5 more years. But, you know, I have to learn my lesson that some people really don't care if they're going to make money. If it's coming from me, doesn't matter. You could become a millionaire from what I say, but if it's me saying it, it's best to remain poor rather than getting rich, because if you get the information from me, then somehow it's tainted. I don't know why. That's kind of the vibe I got from Dad. I don't know why. Anyway, where was I? On a long tangent. I was on a long tangent. Yes, that's what happens. You become very loquacious when you drink this. Yeah, I'm almost to the end, as we can see. But this is actually good for our livers, but I think sometimes when the liver starts shooting out those old toxins, you can get a little high. Hi. I'm sorry. I am really trying to keep it together here. And I am publishing this because people need to know the possibilities, the ramifications from parsley juice. I could see that you guys didn't really care about parsley juice last summer. So here I am again. I'm going to be back here telling you about parsley juice every time. Don't try to drink it by itself unless you got an airbag. Is that an airbag? No. What's the nice word for vomit bag? That happened to me once. Oh my god. I went to the Organic Oasis, and my friend took me out to lunch, and she said, "Don't you worry, I saved up all my money for the whole year because I know you were coming, and you can have anything you want because I have $100 to spend on us." I was like, yeah! So I ate this huge meal, and I stuffed as much food in as I can possibly stuff, and then I was like, we're still not at that $100 mark, right? Because I was over there doing the math. I'm like, okay, the food, the drinks, the taxes. Oh, we don't have taxes. Okay, the tip. I was like, because we don't want to go over 100 and be rude, right? But we don't want to be rude the other way and only spend 60. So I was like, okay. So I went and got, and of course I'm like super greedy when it comes to organic food without any disgusting meat or dairy or gross oils that, you know, like uber disgusting canola oil, none of that stuff. It was like all super clean. Oh man, so I ordered the wheatgrass juice and I got high off of it. I had a shot of wheatgrass. I was laughing like a hyena, feeling like walking on the moon, feeling great, probably because of all my liver toxins that were dumping, right? And I was feeling euphoria. She said, "Hey, you can have another one." Oh, boys. I got another one, drank that sucker down, and then I was like, oops, I think I made a mistake. And then I thought, I can hold it together. Yes, I can. So then I start on my way home, and I'm sitting in the back seat. Dad's driving. My friend's sitting there next to me, and I'm like, I can keep it together. I know I can. And then all of a sudden I realized it ain't gonna happen. And I said, "Dad, pull over. I need to throw up." And he was like, "I'm not pulling over, Margaret. We're almost there. You can hang on." I was like, oh God. Thankfully, he was right. Yes, luck of the Irish, right? So, luckily, we got to her apartment, and then I went to the bathroom, and all that beautiful food, bye-bye. I think I flushed it down like 3 times. It was all she wrote. So just want to warn you, you don't want to do solid green juice without the apple juice with it. And you can't just put in 1 apple thinking, oh, I don't want any sugar. That's what your brain lives on. That's what Medical Medium says. And we know that he is not a genius. He's a medium. Oh. He hears from the spirit of compassion telling him in his ear, what could be better than that? Nothing. That's a hint. Hint, nothing could be better than that. Because every single thing he has said that I've tried has worked. That's why he sells millions of books, and he's helped millions of people heal their livers. So as I'm healing my liver, I love that ASMR. Just kidding. We're going like ASMR, alien lizard. I'm just kidding. I'm not a lizard. Now everybody's gonna go, oh my God, Margaret's a lizard. No, she's not. Trust me. Anyways, we know from Medical Medium that our brains run on sugar and this precious kind of salts that are in this kind of stuff, and celery and spinach. Actually, I don't know if there's precious salts. What does he call them? Cluster salts. I don't know if that this has the cluster salts, but definitely the celery juice has the cluster salts, and the spinach, not cooked spinach. Anyways, just want to warn you about not doing it solo unless you have a barf bag, a vomit bag, any kind of, you know. If you fly, you can steal one off the airplane, save it for later. And just don't steal seat cushions. You know, there's a fine line there. Just kidding. Anyway, we're getting to this one-man Green Party. Oh my God, now I'm going to be a political person. I don't really like politics, honestly. It's like, you know, who do you want? Wait. Okay, now there's two distinct parties. Which one are you going to choose? I don't know. Yeah. I know. People are like, voting matters. Voting is sacred. Who knows if that's really true? I don't. But I do know I'm tired of being fat. And I have already reached my goal of 165 pounds. Now I'm working on 160. That's why I'm trying to push it down a little bit faster by doing this. Oh. Thank you, cowboys and cowgirls. I appreciate you watching Margaret Tone News. Aww. Now we're going to see, how does it look when I'm looking into that hole? Does it look like I'm looking in the right place? Or was I like totally off? I'm not going to school for this. I just love doing this. I love sharing it. And maybe one person will get to the end of this video. Maybe. I had fun making it anyways. What am I? Well, here's another, I have to say, this is an example of a food that I tried eating this the other day. And look at all that. Sustainable, blah, 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 all the words you want to hear. I ate one of these and I felt like crapola. Like all of my old pains and sufferings were like, hey man, why did you do this to us? You know we like veggies and stuff like that. I was like, oh geez, I'm sorry. I know, AW, I don't always listen to everything you say, which I should be doing every single thing, which is my goal. Because you have warned me about not eating fat, and you've also warned me that meat is full of fat, even if it's a lean meat. And I also listened to your dog show. It was a pet show, and you talked about your dog. And then you said, like, dogs have, I think it was over 40 types of hydrochloric acid in their stomachs. That's why they can digest the meats super easy. Humans have 7 kinds of hydrochloric acid. That's what you said in your book or your podcast or whatever it was. Like, I just try to take a medical medium bath every day. You know, podcast, YouTube. I really need to start reading the books more, and True Confessions. And then I have your books on Audible too. So, yeah, I don't know where that one came from, but I can tell you, medical medium is a game changer. If you can not be prejudiced against the fact that he's a medium. It isn't his fault. That's just how it is. I mean, yeah, I feel way better when I'm not eating fat. And he also says there's fat in broccoli, so it's not like I'm going to be in a crisis of fat. Like, hard to believe that would even be an issue, really. But yeah, I'm very not worried about not having enough fat, because I have plenty of it. I'm working on losing weight and as fast as humanly possible, because I'm tired of being fat. And so now I'm like super high from that stuff. Woo! That's okay. Maybe I'll just drink some lemon balm. Yeah. Let's just keep the video about parsley just for now. My favorite. You know, I'm going to do a quote from my brother when I was a teenager and he was a teenager. And a song would come on the radio and I'd say, "Dad, turn it up. That's my favorite song." And then my brother would say, "Every song is your favorite song, Margaret." Well, right now I'm telling you, parsley is my favorite. Thank you for watching Margaret Tone News ASMR. Cheers. I don't know how to